Good afternoon. Happy New Year. I'm Brighton Supervisor Bill Maley. I'm pleased to welcome you to the January 3rd, 2023 organizational meeting of the Brighton Town Board. The organizational meeting of the Town Board is held generally on the first business day of each year to take actions to approve and renew a variety of ongoing operational and organizational issues. Because the organizational meeting is a little bit different than most of our meetings, there is no open forum and therefore there is no Zoom link for today's meeting. However, as we always do, we are making our organizational meeting accessible to our deaf and hard of hearing community with our ASL interpreters, and today those interpreters are Paige Bixby and Judy Merblestein. Thank you both very much. And as a reminder, as is always the case, the agenda for today's meeting, as well as all the materials we're looking at in making our decisions today, are on the back table, but more importantly, they're also on the Town of Brighton webpage at www.townofbrighton.org. We'll start the meeting with the pledge. If you are able to rise, please do so, and I'll ask Chris to lead us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As I'm sure you all know, last night, Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest on the field in Cincinnati following a tackle that he made during the game between the Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. Damar Hamlin remains in the hospital in Cincinnati in critical condition. And I would ask that we all share a moment of thoughtful silence as we join people not only here in Buffalo and Western New York, but across the country in supporting his recovery. Thank you, and I would also note that the response to his personal charity toy campaign in his hometown in Pennsylvania has been nothing short of extraordinary, and certainly that's a tangible way of showing further support in this difficult time for him. We'll start with our agenda today, and I'll ask Councilmember Corrado to move to approve the agenda.
I move that we approve today's agenda.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none. Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner?
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt?
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado?
Aye.
Supervisor Maley?
Aye. We have no public hearings, so we'll start with the organization meeting business. Chris? No,
I got to
she
move
got the
for
first
agenda,
one.
so you get the
next.
first matter of business.
All right, I'll get the rhythm. Bill, I move that we ratify the regular meeting schedule of the Brighton Town Board in accordance with the resolution before us.
For 2023.
2023, yes.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner?
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt?
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado?
Aye.
Supervisor Maley?
Aye. Robin?
I move that we ratify the 2023 Brighton Town Hall holiday schedule.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner?
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt?
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado?
Aye.
Supervisor Maley?
Aye. And,
Bill, I move-
and Robin will do two,
Yes.
and then we'll come back.
I move that we authorize approval of the proposed 2023 Public Works Committee schedule.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner?
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt?
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado?
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Chris?
I move that we authorize the approval of the proposed 2023 Public Safety Committee meeting schedule in accordance with the resolution before us.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Christine?
I move that we authorize approval of the proposed 2023 Finance and Administrative Services Committee meeting schedule per the resolution before us.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye.
I move that we authorize approval of the proposed 2023 Community Services Committee meeting per schedule per the resolution before us.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Chris?
I move that we designate the Daily Record as the official newspaper of the town of Brighton for the year 2023 in accordance with the resolution before us.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Robin?
I move that we adopt the Scott Foreman Roberts Rules of Order, newly revised, 12th edition, 2020, as rules of its procedure for the year 2020.
And that agenda is incorrect. It should
Three.
reference 23.
I move that we adopt the resolution as prepared by the town attorney.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. I just want to, go ahead, Robin. I just want to,
I move that we adopt Mark L. Frankel as constable of the town of Brighton for a one-year term commencing January 1, 2023, and ending December 31, 2023, is in accordance with the resolution is prepared by the town attorney.
Second.
and I would just note that his letter is actually dated December 12th, 2022. So we have Robin's motion, Chris's second.
Yes.
Any discussion? Both, as you all know, both Mark and Michael Phelps next have served as constable for some time. Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye.
Bill, I move that we appoint Michael M. Phillips, CPA, as constable of the town of Brighton for a one-year term commencing January 1, 2023, and ending December 31, 2023, in accordance with the resolution before us. And Bill is the...
The letter is actually dated December 9, 2022.
in
Second.
accordance with that letter.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Christine.
I move that we designate town staff to serve as building inspectors, environmental review liaison officer, code enforcement officers, and secretaries to various town advisory boards effective January 1, 2023 through December 31, 2023, per the resolution prepared by the town attorney.
Second.
You'll see the various positions and the name and the individual staff members designated there in the resolution. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
Only to note that I'm grateful for all of the town staff who do all of the heavy lifting to make our work easier and more efficient as we serve the town.
They do indeed. Thank you, each of you. Hearing nothing further, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye.
The next resolution seeks to authorize agreement to spend highway repair funds in 2023, which are allocated in the 2023 budget I move that we adopt the resolution before us.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye.
Bill, I move that we appoint Michael E. Guyon as Commissioner of Public Works, Highway Superintendent, and Superintendent of Sewer Maintenance, effective January 1, 2023 through December 31, 2023, and Steve Zimmer as Deputy Commissioner of Public Works, effective January 1, 2023 through December 31, 2023, all in accordance with the resolution before us.
Second.
Go.
I think I heard Robin first, so I'll make that note. And thank you both, Mike and Steve, among all of those great folks that work hard, rain, snow, just like the post office, only better. Any further discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Robin.
The next matter seeks to appoint Bruce Blackman and James Camiolo as Animal Control Officers part-time of the Town of Brighton for a term of 1 year, commencing January 1, 2023, and ending December 31, 2023. I move that we adopt the resolution as prepared by the Town Attorney.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye.
And the next matter seeks to authorize the supervisor to execute a part-time program and vendor services contracts for 2023 for the town's Parks and Recreation Department. I move that we adopt the resolution as prepared by the Town Attorney.
Second.
Discussion. Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Chris.
Bill, I move that we ratify and approve all appointments made by the supervisor in 2022 of all seasonal, on-call, and temporary staff, and authorize the supervisor to appoint seasonal, on-call, and temporary staff for the year 2023 in accordance with the resolution before us.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Christine.
The next matter seeks to authorize petty cash and change funds for the year 2020.
one
Oops,
above
I'm
that.
so sorry. Let me back up a bit. The next matter, the truly next matter, seeks to designate authorized depositories and adopt deposit and investment policy for 2023. I move that we approve the resolution before us.
Second.
And I would note that while most of these entities, and in particular the limits that are noted in the top paragraph on the second page of the resolution, at the Finance Director's recommendation, we have increased the holding limit for Canandaigua National Bank from 15 million to 20 million. And as is always the case, of course, subject to proper collateralization. So just to make sure everybody was aware of that slight change. But we have the motion seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner.
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt.
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado.
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye.
And now,
Ever popular petty cash funds.
I move to authorize petty cash and change funds for the year 2023 per the resolution before us.
Second.
Any discussion? Oh, I didn't think we were doing this. This is the one we weren't going to do. Yeah. We actually don't need to do this. I'm sorry, I got distracted there. We had a motion and a second, but you have not called the roll, correct?
Councilmember Werner,
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt,
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado,
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Matters of the supervisor, Chris.
Bill, I move that we appoint Mary Jo Lampier as town historian to the town for a term commencing January 1, 2023 through December 31, 2023, in accordance with the resolution before us.
Second?
And again, in the way of thanks, thank you, Mary Jo, for doing a great job as our historian. The history of Brighton is so important, and we're fortunate to have someone as capable and knowledgeable as Mary Jo. Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner,
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt,
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado,
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye.
And the next matter seeks the appointment of particular council members as chairs and members of the Public Works, Public Safety, Finance and Administrative Services, and Community Services Committees. I move that we adopt the resolution as prepared by the town attorney.
Second.
And there are no changes to the committee structures for the new year. Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner,
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt,
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado,
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. And matters of the town clerk.
The next matter seeks to adopt records retention schedule for 2023. I move that we adopt the resolution as prepared by the town attorney.
Second.
Discussion? And I don't believe there are any changes here, Dan, are there? Didn't
Nope.
think so. Great. Then if you'd call the roll, please.
Councilmember Werner,
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt,
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado,
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Chris?
Bill, I move that, move the presentation of salary and payroll schedules for the period January 1, 2023, I assume,
And that they are
through December 31, 2023,
fixed pursuant to the attached
in
resolution.
accordance with the resolution before us.
Thank you.
Second.
And Robin, that was your second?
That's
Thank you.
second, sorry about that.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner,
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt,
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado,
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. I'm not sure we have any claims.
We do.
We do?
Yes.
Oh, Robin has, you
Yes.
have the claims?
I
Thank
do
you.
have the claims. I
Good.
do have the claims. So earlier today, I reviewed
Oh,
claims.
that's right, you were in here.
Yeah. A whopping 13 claims totaling $164,880.48. There was one notable claim to Paris Kerwin Associates, Inc., in the amount of $155,103.11 that represents payment for commercial insurance premiums due for January 1, 2023 through May 31st, 2023. The claims all appear to be in order, and I move that they be approved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner,
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt,
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado,
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. And one last one, Robin.
And the final matter seeks to authorize appointments to boards and committees. I move that we adopt the resolution as prepared by the town attorney.
Second.
And these are some of our many volunteers who make so much of the work that we do possible. So I'm just going to read their names just because the work they do is so important. Chris John is being reappointed to the Architectural Review Board. Harriet Siegel, thank you, Harriet, for all the things you've done over the years, is being reappointed to the Brighton Memorial Library Board of Trustees. Karen Berger, David Bryden, and Paul Johnson are being reappointed to the Conservation Board. Coleridge Gill is being reappointed to the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. Peter Gricewood is being reappointed to the Planning Board. Aaron Ryan, Shubhangi Gandhi, and Nathaniel Gibbs are being reappointed to the Sustainability Oversight Committee. And Aaron Ryan is being reappointed as the chair of the Sustainability Oversight Committee. And for the Planning Board, Ed Primo is being reappointed to the Zoning Board of Appeals, and Dennis Mites is being reappointed as the chair of the Zoning Board of Appeals. So all of that is in here. We have a motion by Robin, seconded by Chris. Any further discussion? Hearing none, Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner,
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt,
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado,
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye, that's all the business we have for today. Our next town board meeting will be our first regular meeting of 2023. That'll be next Wednesday night, January 11th, 2023 at 7 p.m. right here in this room. Again, I'll just thank our interpreters, Paige and Judy. Thank you again for kicking off the new year. And now I'll take that motion to adjourn.
Bill, I move that we adjourn.
Second.
Dan, please call the roll.
Councilmember Werner,
Aye.
Councilmember Wilt,
Aye.
Councilmember Corrado,
Aye.
Supervisor Mealy.
Aye. Thanks, everybody. Again, Happy New Year. Have a great day.